Hello everybody, I'm going to be doing another Crimson Vow Premier Draft today. Again, this is my second video, so very early on the channel still, but if you enjoy it or find it helpful, feel free to leave a comment or like, and if you really enjoyed it, you can even subscribe, which would be very much appreciated by me. Without further ado, let's get into the draft. So, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we open up for pack one, pick one. A land. Okay, so lands aren't great, obviously, in this format. It's okay. Usually you don't want to first pick them, obviously, because you don't know what colors you're going to go into. They're great mana fixing if you can get them in the right colors, but not always. We've got this kind of a weak pack, actually. We've got a Pointed Discussion, which is pretty good. Screaming Swarm is pretty good in blue, but it's not, like, blue isn't the best color. Grizzly Ritual is okay. Ragged Recluse is okay. Keswick Flame Breather is pretty good in red-blue, but not really anywhere else. So, yeah, I think we're just going to be taking the Pointed Discussion here. It's a pretty weak first pack. I wouldn't fault you for taking Screaming Swarm here, but it's pretty close. Pointed Discussion is just a good draw spell. It synergizes well with the blood themes in black-red. It's sort of just like a black sift, really. Second pack looks a little better. We've got a couple good cards. We've got an Abrade. We've got Falcon Wrath Celebrants, which are both pretty solid. Abrade's definitely better, though. We've got a Droxical Infantry, which looks pretty good, but not compared to the Abrade again. Abrade is just such a good removal spell. These two uncommons are okay. This one's definitely better. Innocent Traveler is just... it's solid. If you can get it to flip consistently, it's good. Howling Moon, by the way, I didn't talk about it. It's pretty terrible. It's really a build-around card in green-red, and obviously you don't take build-around cards first. You want to pick them up when they already fit into your deck nicely. I've got Blood Fountain as well, which is pretty nice. This card can go into a lot of different decks. It synergizes as well with basically everything. Flourishing Hunt is pretty good, but yeah, we're definitely taking the Abrade here. It's just a good removal spell. And black-red is also a pretty good archetype in this format, so hoping to wheel the Falcon Wrath Celebrants or the Blood Fountain if black or red is open. If not, we can get maybe an Evolving Wilds or like infantry. Oh, okay, that's not normal. This card is completely wild. This is a huge bomb, so this is definitely what we're taking here. Basically, this just pumps you out creatures, and if it doesn't pump you out creatures, it draws you cards in white, which is pretty sweet. If not, we've got Alchemist's Retrieval, which is okay. Voldaren Epicure is very good. It's just a great card. We have a couple of these cards are just okay. Gift of Fangs has yet to really show how good it is to me yet in the format. But yeah, we're definitely taking the Wedding Announcement here. There's not really anything else that is even close. Retrieve is another card that I sort of like, but I haven't played with it yet. It looks okay. It's hard to judge though, because it looks like sort of a nice 2-for-1 bring things back spell, but it is just it's a little clunky. This format's not fast, but it's a little slow. This card is a little slow for the format. But yeah, we're definitely taking Wedding Announcement here. Nothing else seems to be good. Okay, we've got another pretty late white card. Circle of Confinement is just a great removal spell. We've got quite a few red cards, 2 black cards. Nudbelt was pretty good. So is Ragged Recluse if you can get it to flip. But yeah, we're definitely taking the Circle here. A couple other cards that are worth mentioning. Crushing Canopy, if we were playing best of 3, this would be great. But we're not, so it's pretty terrible. It's really a sideboard card. All 3 of these red cards are pretty playable in the aggressive decks. This one's, as I said, it's better in blue-red. Adamant Will is an okay combat trick. I don't like Piercing Light, but it works. It's playable. Ragged Recluse, again, it's okay. I mean, we have a couple blood things, so if we end up in black-white or black-red or something, it could work. Although we do definitely want to be playing white here, so maybe white-red or white-black. But so the blood is a little bit less good. But yeah, we can hope to wheel Celebrants, I guess Ritual, Flame Breather, Butler. But yeah, we're taking the Confinement here. This is a little bit of a weaker pack. We've got a couple good black cards here. Undying Malice and Blood Fountain, both perfectly playable. We also have some solid blue cards in Lunar Rejection, which is pretty good, honestly. I think it might just be the pick here. Blue-white is a great archetype. As I said, we definitely want to be playing white here, because we've got two really good white cards. Lunar Rejection is just pretty sweet. It's just a bounce spell that draws you a card. It can sometimes only be 2 mana, which is kind of insane. Goddess Skulker is okay. I haven't played a lot with it, but it seems to be good in the bigger blue-green decks, I think, where you have really big creatures that you can just smack in with, and, I don't know. But it suddenly works in every deck you can play it, I think. It's not even close to unplayable. But yeah, we'll definitely be taking the Lunar Rejection here. It's just the best card. Okay, a couple of pretty good cards here. We've got an Infestation Expert in green. We haven't seen a lot of good green cards, but it's kind of hard to judge that in pack 1 this early, only in pick 6. We've got a Kindly Ancestor in white, which is very good. I think that's probably what we're taking here. We have Rallier and Heronblast Geist are pretty okay, but they're not the best. But yeah, we'll take the Kindly Ancestor here. This is pretty late Pack Song Pup. It's pretty good in the red-green decks. I don't think it's worth taking here, though, because it's just only good in the red-green decks, really. We've got a lot of good white cards here, so looking to end up in green-white, maybe, or... Oh, sorry, red-white, if we take the Pup. I think Goddess Skulker is probably the pick here, though. There's another one that might wheel. If not, we can take the Evolving Wilds, or Desperate Farmer, which I like quite a lot. It's definitely good in black-white. Maybe we take that, actually. Yeah, I think this is better than the Goddess Skulker. Yeah, okay, so we'll take that. Maybe wheel the Evolving Wilds. But yeah, unlikely though. Okay, this is pretty good late black card in Diagraph Scavenger. It's just a great card. A lot of cards in this set, and similarly to Midnight Hunt, care about the graveyard. So there's always something to exile, be it Disturb or like, I don't know, there's always something. And it even has a little bit of synergy with some life gain in black-white, which is pretty sweet. Heirloom is good if you want to splash something. Again, it has the Exile clause, which is pretty nice. None of the other cards are really great. We've got 17 Ambush, Chill the Grave, which are okay, and Spore Crawler, which is also pretty good. But yeah, we'll definitely take this Scavenger. There's also Death Touch, which is really nice. On the wheel from pack 1, there's a Screaming Swarm, which I was pretty surprised about. I think, oops, what's going on? I think we probably take it here. Maybe it's the wedding invitation, actually. Okay, well, something weird's going on. But yeah, we'll take the invitation, I think. But yeah, it's not the best, but it's playable. Here we have an Evolving Wilds. We'll definitely take that. It's not committing to anything. A couple of okay cards. Retrieve is coming back. I don't like it though. Rescue is pretty good in the blue-white decks, I think. I haven't played it a lot. There's also an Alchemist Retrieval. I think we're just taking the Rescue here though because I don't know, but I don't really want to play it. It's a 4-mana aura, so. Yeah, none of these cards look great. We'll just take an Alchemist's Retrieval in case you end up in blue, which is also a pretty good bounce spell. Okay, that's a pretty late Goddess Skulker, but yeah, we'll take it. So it looks like blue-white is pretty open. I've got a couple of late black cards that are pretty good as well. So somewhere in that area. Doesn't look like we're playing the Abrade, unfortunately. I really would have liked to play that. Okay, Sheltering Bough's last pick. I understand. It's pretty terrible. Okay, that's a really good card to open. So that does look like it's putting us in black-white quite a lot here. We're passing 2 very good black cards though. 3 good black-white cards, that is. Point of Discussion, Felstinger, and Drogskull Infantry are just all insane. So yeah, but we're definitely taking Edgar here. He's as close to a bomb as we're going to get in black-white specifically, that is. So yeah, so a lot of these blue cards don't look like they're going to get played. But yeah, it looks like we've got a pretty solid deck already, just from this. We don't have that many vampires yet, but this guy just works on his own. Yeah, so we'll take it. Here we've got a pretty good Traveling Minister pickup. If not, there's a Grizzly Ritual, which isn't great, but it's playable. Evolving Wilds, we already have one, so, I mean, well, we won't prioritize it. But yeah, nothing else really looks great. Patchwork Crawler is an okay card. I don't like it too much, though. It's a lot better in, I guess, Constructed and maybe Commander formats, but obviously that's not what we're playing. Goddess Skulker again. I don't think we really are looking to be in blue, given that we hit an Edgar. But yeah, we'll be taking the Traveling Minister. It works well with a lot of life gain synergies, as we saw in our previous draft. I know we're going black-white again, but I mean, it seems to be pretty open. At least white does. So yeah, we'll take that. Okay, this is very late. Creepy Puppeteer. Creepy Puppeteer is just a very good card in general. There are a couple of the cards in the pack that are worth considering, though. We have an Innocent Traveler. We have Bloodcray Socialite and Trainee, which is not great, but it's I mean, you can play it if you need to. Creepy Puppeteer is just really good. We already have an Abrade, so we might be splashing red or something for it, but I don't think... This deck doesn't look to be aggressive enough, so I don't think we want to really take it here. I think we'll take either the Socialite or the Innocent Traveler. So how much blood do we have? One? Okay, just one so far. Yeah, well, we'll take the Socialite. I mean, well, it's close. We'll take the Socialite. I think the Socialite is a little bit better. It enables itself, but, yeah. Here are a couple of good cards. Splendid Reclamation is just kind of a dud in terms of rare. We've got a Mark of Waltzer, which is very good if we do end up in red-white, but we did just pass the creepy Puppeteer, which does suggest that red is open to other people, which it isn't really, but that's okay. So it looks like we're just going to take Blood Fountain here. It gets back lots of stuff. It works pretty well. It has blood as well, which synergizes nicely with the Socialite. It's a pretty good card overall. It gives a lot of longevity to decks. I think we saw its value in our previous draft. Other cards of note, there's a Nurturing Presence, which is okay, I think, mostly in the blue-white decks if we end up there, but I don't think we will. But yeah, we'll take the Fountain here. Okay, how many humans do we have? This card is very good if you have a lot of humans. I think mostly in green-white. We only got 2, so I don't think that's worth picking here. It's a pretty late Grind Coma. We don't have much in blue that we really want to take, though, and play. I think it might just be Desperate Farmer or Archghoul. How many zombies? Okay, 2 zombies. I think it might just be Archghoul here. We already have, what do we have for 3-drops? Yeah, our 3-drops are pretty stacked so far. I think we'll just take Archghoul. It doesn't have to have synergy, but we're taking it early so we can grab some extra synergy. Okay, here's a Slam Dunk pickup. It's a second Circle of Confinement. This is just a really good card, as I said before. I don't think there's much to be said about it. It's just great. Works even better against vampires. But yeah, it's pretty late as well. Pick 6 is very late. There's also a Courier Bat, which we might be able to wheel, which synergizes nicely with Traveling Minister, all of our life gain, really. So, Kindly Ancestor, Wedding Invitation if we can hit it on a vampire. We've got lots of it. We're in black-white, that's the theme. But yeah, we'll take the Circle here for sure. It's just better than everything else by a pretty large margin. Green is looking very open here. I don't think we can really pivot into it right now, but because we do have some pretty solid black-white cards. But yeah, we'll just take the Desperate Farmer for now. It's the only black card in the pack. So yeah, we'll just take it, see what happens. I don't think there's anything else that we, like, I wouldn't take Infestation Expert over the Farmer if I'm already in black, even though the green looks very open. Okay, here we have a pretty sweet pickup here. So there are a couple blue cards left and a couple green cards. So maybe we're supposed to be in like green-black or green-white or blue-white or something. But yeah, we'll take the Courier Bat. It works pretty well with everything. Getting things back is pretty nice, especially in black-white. You want a grindy deck. And it's also just a 2/2 flyer. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see the infantry. But the infantry is just great. I think I mentioned it, pack 1. It's just a great 2-drop. It's grindy, it blocks things well. Yeah, Unhallowed Phalanx, I'm not a huge fan of. We already saw the Ancient Lumber not pass, which is the only card that really works with it. Maybe borrowing the Catapult Captain. But yeah, nothing else in this pack is great. Like, we'll just take the infantry. I guess we just take Grizzly Ritual. These cards are just disappearing as confusing, but yeah, we'll take the Grizzly Ritual. Synergizes nicely with blood. Here we'll take a Parish Blade Trainee, although I don't like it very much. Piercing Light, or maybe if we end up splashing blue, we can take an Heirloom, because I don't want to play the Piercing Light, so yeah, we'll take the Heirloom. Here we'll take Nurturing Presence, and another terrible 3-mana enchantment on the wheel. Okay, pack 3, opening up, we got Voice of the Blessed. I don't think this is worth playing, really. It's just a little... I don't know, the thing is, in a 2-color deck, having double white on turn 2 is pretty demanding, and that's really when it's good. But ignoring this in the pack, there's also Heron of Hope, which is fantastic. We don't have that much life gain yet, but Heron of Hope is just really, really good. Even just on its own, it's sort of a powerhouse. With Traveling Ministers especially, it's kind of crazy. You can just gain lots of life. So yeah, we'll take that. Okay, here's a Thalia. How many non-creatures? Okay, we have 7 non-creatures. What are they? Oopsie. Okay, so this I don't mind not playing. I don't know. I mean, honestly, Thalia is very good. I don't think there's anything else in this pack worth taking over her. Maybe the Griff Rider. So I think we'll just take her. But I'm not sure I'll play her depending on how many non-creatures we have. What else is there? There's another Courier Bat. There's Grizzly Ritual. We've already got quite a bit of removal. I think we'll just take... Yeah, we'll take Thalia. Worst case, I get some extra gems. Okay. Yep, so here's pretty easy courier bat. We are looking like we might need some more 2-drops. So maybe this Mind Leech Ghoul? No, Mind Leech Ghoul is just bad. Yeah, so we'll just take the courier bat here, I think. Second one's fine. They do get a little worse in multiples because you don't want to draw 2 of them at once. But they're definitely not bad. There's also Runo Stromkark here, but we're not anywhere close to blue-white, and we definitely don't have any 6-drops that we want to be flipping with this. But yeah, we'll take the courier bat, see what happens. Oh wow, so if we'd ended up in Esper, that would have been kind of nutty. We would have had basically, I think, all of the rare payoffs in both colors, so all 3 color pairings. Here though, Traveling Minister is just huge. This card is kind of crazy. But yeah, we'll slam dunk this. Red looks a little bit like it's got a couple cards left. But yeah, I mean, this is just by far better than all of the other cards in the pack, including Dorothea, I think. I don't think Dorothea is great. If you can, like, consistently disturb it, it's good, but, like, just, it doesn't give hexproof. Like, if it was Geist of Saint Traft, period, it would be great, but it doesn't give hexproof, and that's the problem. But yeah, we'll take the Minister here. It's a pretty good pickup. Here's not a lot to take. I guess I'll just take the land for the Vault. We just need 1 or 2 more playables, maybe. Is there anything else I don't want to play? Because we might take the Undying Malice if we really need it, but I don't think so. How many vampires do we have? 2. Maybe we don't want this. Yeah, we're pretty fine on playables. I'll just take the Coast for gems, I guess. Oh well. Okay, that's a great pickup. We'll definitely take a Digraph Scavenger. I mentioned earlier it's very good. There's another Brian Coma. We could have a pretty sweet blue-white deck right now, but I don't think that was where we were supposed to end up. I think black-white is definitely where we were supposed to go. Okay, another one. I think I'll just take it. I mean, like, the only other thing that I could possibly think of taking is, like, a Bordered Window here. Specimen is just terrible. Bordered Window isn't great, though, so, I mean, I personally am very low on it. Some people are high, but I'll take a third Scavenger. It also Life Gains, which is pretty sweet. I don't think we want Nurturing Presence. We'll just take the uncommon. We've got lots of 3-drops actually, but I guess I'll just take we'll just take things for the Vault at this point. If it was BO3, I'd be taking the Aim for the Head because sideboarding, but no. Okay, that's a pretty good wheel actually. We might play that over the Wedding Invitation. Okay, that's actually a really good wheel. So I guess we'll just take Adamant Will. So I think it looks like we will be playing the Grizzly Ritual rather. I'm not sure what we're cutting here though. Maybe we cut the Ghoul. How many zombies? 4 zombies? No, that's enough. I guess I'll take that. And that. This is pretty tough though. I do like the Griff Rider, but maybe it's better in the aggressive decks. Yeah, I think I'll cut it. Yeah, so this deck looks like it ended up pretty well. We didn't get anything, like, insane. Edgar's very good, obviously, but he's nothing like a... I mean, he's a bomb in black-white, but he's not ridiculous. How many vampires do we have? Still only 2, huh? Okay, well, I mean, he's just good on his own, but still, that's kind of sad. What is that other vampire, actually? Oh, it's the Socialite. Okay, so... looking at what we have here, looks like a pretty solid deck. Yeah, so the non-creatures ended up working pretty well. We didn't pick up any others after Thalia, which I'm pretty fine with. I don't really mind playing Thalia. This is a grindy deck anyway, so having more mana is fine. I would have liked to pick up like a 5-drop, maybe the Wild-Tide Gargantua. There aren't really that many good 5-drops, or like an Angel, is it Angelic Quartermaster, I think, which we had in our last draft. But yeah, this is definitely where we want to be. Wedding Announcement is kind of crazy. No, we got some pretty good stuff, actually. This might end up being, like, a more aggressive black-white deck. Because we've got some very... like, we have a very sweet curve. I wonder if it's worth playing, like, a Trainee or something just as a 2-drop. Yeah, maybe I play a Trainee over an Archghoul. This is tough. What else do we have that has, like, counter synergies? Nothing, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I think we'll just take... I think I'll just play it this way. Yeah, it's pretty even split between the two, so we'll just go 8-8. There's like nothing we really want to splash here. A Braid's good. I mean, we've got enough removal. Both these are basically a Braid, but better. Usually. I mean, sometimes a Braid can kill, like, higher CMC value, mana value cards, but in general, these are just a little better. They have a little bit of upside against vampires as well, which are plentiful in this format. But yeah, this looks to be a deck. I'm pretty happy with it, so let's get into the games. Getting into game 1, we'll just see what goes on. Deck looks to be pretty sweet. Hilariously, we ended up in black-white again, which is a little sad because we had that first draft as well. But we definitely have good reason to, suddenly not unjustified. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the deck overall. It looks to be a little bit more aggressive than a regular black-white deck, and suddenly more aggressive than our last one, which is nice because it's a little different. But yeah, this is a keeper, I think. This is kind of a bomb. We've got some pretty good curve. Worst case, we just loot away like something to the blood from the blood fountain. But yeah, I mean, we'll take it. Okay, so they're on black. I think we'll play planes here and then loot away this swamp to the blood on end step. See what happens. Okay, so this person's playing Pack Song Pup in green-black. A little weird. I usually Pack Song Pup, I think I mentioned it earlier, is in red-green. And in that deck, it's kind of insane. But, yeah, it's tough to say. So, I think here, well... So if I play the point discussion, then I'm taking 3. No, I think I'll just take the play the wedding announcement. It's just so much value. Like, even just making 3 1/1s and then turning into an anthem, making everything 2/2s, is just huge. So I'm pretty fine with that. Okay. If he attacks here, I might just trade. No, okay. I'm not surprised. I guess we'll just play a Socialite here. So we ended up having quite a lot of blood. I forgot to check that, actually. But we look like we're in a pretty good spot. So yeah, so we're definitely taking up value on this. Let's see what they have here. Could be a lumber knot. I'm not too fussed about a lumber knot. They don't have anything with high toughness yet. Might be a Socialite as well. Okay, that's pretty fine. So I think here I'm gonna attack with everything. If they double block my Socialite, I'm fine with that. Because I want to, what I want to happen is I want to get the value off of winning invitation to draw me a card. Okay, so they're just gonna kill that. That's kind of annoying. But we'll definitely draw the card. And I will have something to exile with my Scavenger. Although I could still get that back with Blood Fountain or like a bat later. It'd be nice if they blocked. Okay, well they're not blocking it. I think I'm just gonna play a pointed discussion. Or maybe even loot away. Okay, so okay, that's pretty good. So I'll play the Parish Blade Trainee. It's not the best card, but it's now a 2/3, which is pretty. This card as a 2/3 is very good. Yeah, so Wedding Invitation draws us a card and flips. That's pretty nice. Plays a Headless Rider. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because he doesn't have any zombies. Like, he seems to be playing a lot of tribal synergies, but no actual, like, payoff for the tribe. He seems to be playing a lot of payoffs, rather, but no actual synergy. So, it looks like I'm just gonna be looting away this plains, see what I can hit. And I think I'm just gonna swing with everything. If I can get something to buff one of these tokens, that'd be nice. Okay, that's a great draw. So I think I'll just attack with everything, see what happens, and then I'll probably play an Edgar next turn. I also might, well, yeah, no, I'll play an Edgar next turn, and then post-combat I'll play a Digraph, exile with his Headless Rider. For sure. Counters, didn't have any counters, so that's fine. There's Digraph, Scavenger, so this kind of brick walls all of their creatures, although all of their creatures never will. But yeah, we'll exile the Headless Rider, we definitely don't want that coming back. It's pretty scary if they get a lot of zombies, and we'll even drain them down to 12. So, we're in a pretty favorable position here. It does look like, I don't know, we've drawn it pretty well so far. Like, getting both of our pretty big bombs here is very good. We haven't seen what they have yet, though, so we don't really know. Probably sacking a zombie here. We'll sack a human for sure. It's kind of just a negative value trade for them, honestly. Because, I don't know, 2/2 for what is effectively a 1/1. There's nothing to exile except for the Parish Blade. This is a tough one. I think I'm just gonna attack here with the Scavenger. See if they block with the Gargantua, because that'd be pretty nice. They might also have a pump spell on the... Okay, that's fine. So I think now what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to play Diagraph again and drain them for 2, exiling that Scorpion. Because that bricks the Rot-Tide Gargantua, so it means they can't attack us. So I do want to protect my Edgar a little bit. I mean, obviously he doesn't need protection, but I don't want like a Bleed Dry or something, because that's the, like, literally the only card that does it. Oh my god, this card is relevant. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this card do any of its things. It's always just been a 4-mana 4/3. Well, good for them, I guess. Okay. Here I think is pretty straightforward. I think we attack with Scavenger. Okay, it's a pretty easy block for them. Happy to trade for it. And then we're going to play Edgar, and we're going to play Kindly Ancestor. So I think what I want to do is next turn I want to attack with the Ancestor, gain a little bit of life, and then Courier back the Scavenger to drain them again. Okay, that's pretty good. Crit gains them 4. It also means their pup starts ticking up. But yeah, I think we just attack here for 3, gain the life, and then what else can we get back? We can get back Socialite. So they might just take it here, actually. Might just be scared of like a pump spell. In black, there's not that much. In black white, there's not that much I could have, but yeah. Okay, so they just doesn't do anything. So yeah, here I'm gonna play Courier Bat. And I think we're just gonna fetch back Scavenger. Play it, exiling the Soul Blade. I think most of our blood is gone, but we have 7 lands. We don't have any other... Yeah, well, our curve sort of stops at 4, and then there's just like the awkward Grizzly Ritual on top. So I think we'll just leave it like this for now. So this does mean that the Paxson Cup is growing, but hopefully we can pick up like a Circle of Confinement or something to stop that. So if they attack with this, I'm definitely blocking with the Scavenger here. I'm probably going to play Kindly Ancestor, or the Ancestor's Embrace rather, on Courier Bat. Just so I can start hitting in a little bit. Okay, that's a good draw. So we'll play this, see what happens. It looks like they might be holding up Bleed Dry. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack, and then post-combat I'll play this. Or maybe even next turn. I might just leave it to next turn, see if, like, they are on the clock here. So yeah, we'll just leave it till next turn. Edgar hasn't really been doing anything this game at all. But, we'll see. Hopefully he can get a little bit of work in. I'd love to see his little vampire tokens. They're pretty cute. Wait, where are they? There we go. Okay, so it looks like maybe they don't have a Bleed Dry. Again, I just feel a little bit self-conscious playing this here. But you know what? We're so far ahead, I don't think it matters if they kill this. They're still on a 3-turn clock. So, okay, they definitely would have killed it in response there. Okay, well, I guess we'll activate this. So we're going to be getting 8 here, which is pretty nice. It's putting us very high, and I guess we'll just play the land. That's probably a mistake, but I don't know. There's not. I think we pretty much won this, unless they have Board Sweeper. The only one that they could really have that's effective is the one. Okay, so here, just take it. Yeah, the only one that I think that can save them here is if they play Plains into Path of Peril, but yeah. Okay, so game 1 is going to us. That's pretty good. Also, if you're wondering why I'm ranked lower now, it's because season reset. But yeah. So I just want to check something. How much blood do I have in this deck? How do I do this right? Blood. So, okay, so we have a reasonable amount. So for Socialite, it's pretty good feeding. I was just curious about that because, I don't know. It's just something to know. So, yeah, so let's just hop in round 2, see how it goes. Hopefully we can get another win. This deck seems to be pretty sweet. Definitely that game was exemplary, like we drew all of our good cards by like turn 5 or something, or turn 4. Which is definitely where you want to be at. But yeah, hopefully this game also goes as well. Yeah, I think this is a keep. We've got Kindly Ancestor and Wedding Announcement, which are both great. We can search for Swamp on turn 1 to get Diagraph. We don't have any double color requirements in our deck, so, I mean, only the Edgar, but that's not double, you know? So I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so they mulled. Pretty happy with their mulliganing there. So we'll play this, I guess, pass. We don't want to show them we're in black yet. Okay, so that it looks like they're in black-white as well, so they don't have anything on turn 2, which is nice. Probably means they're a slower deck. So we're not really under any kind of pressure. So we'll just get a swamp here. So that way we have black-black and white-white, even though we don't really need it. Turn 2, I think we'll just be playing a Wedding Invitation. It just cantrips us and can potentially gain us life later. Yeah, so see what we draw. Just passing it back here though. Okay, another Scavenger's pretty good. We do have 3 of them, so I'm not complaining about anything. Okay, Kindly Ancestor. So it looks like we're just really in the mirror here. Life gain, life gain. We might be able to pull ahead with that though. So here we have Kindly Ancestor. We'll just play it, I guess. They sort of just bounce off each other, gaining both of us life. Refinement, yeah, that's fine. That's pretty good. But next turn I'm definitely playing Announcement and Traveling Minister. Just great. Oops. Play that. Yeah, nothing's in the graveyard yet. So we want to, when this dies, we want to scavenge it. ASAP. So yeah, so we haven't seen any of our removal yet in either of the games, and we've been doing stuff just fine. We do have like 3 pretty solid pieces of it, which I think is enough. It's not a lot in this format, but it's enough for this deck. Especially since we grind so much, we have so much life. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they're just cycling their lands. We would definitely like a Blood Fountain at this point. If they discarded a creature, though, that would have been pretty nice. But yeah, okay, Gift of Fangs. Minister, that's fine. I would probably do the same. Minister is just kind of a beating. So swinging for 2. Yeah, so they're definitely getting a little bit of advantage with this. There's not much we can do about it, though. Kindly Ancestor is pretty good. Okay. Oh wow, we've just drawn all of our Scavengers. Okay, so I'm just gonna play Pointed Discussion. We're gonna go a little bit low here, but I think that should be okay. Oh wow, just lands here. Play that, I guess. Wait. Do you have any, you know, yeah, our only 1-drop is a Blood Fountain, so I'm leaving out black here. It was definitely intentional. I know. Yeah, so this is gonna flip next turn. It's gonna be, we're just gonna have 3 2/2s, which is pretty nice. Ugh. So it looks like they just have our deck, except they're drawing well. And yeah, like the thing is, we don't have any targets for these. Oh, we do actually have targets now. Yeah, so I think this turn we'll play a Scavenger targeting our own Minister, because this is looking a little rough. We can rip like a Heron of Hope, or I don't know what else. Okay, we'll Speak of the Devil. Yeah, so we'll play the Heron. I think it just bounces off both of them. I also think it might be worth attacking here. Just to draw the extra card, because we are a little bit behind. Well, no, we're pretty ahead on cards actually, so we'll just leave it. So we're just gonna get the extra 2/2, basically. Well, it's now 2/2. Oh wait, our Heron now eats both of their creatures. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy trading, okay, that's terrible. I don't think they should ever play this card. This card is basically unplayable. I've never seen a deck where it works. I don't know. The only once a turn is just rough. I don't know, it doesn't seem worth playing to me. So I'm gonna play here. I'll play Scavenger. I'm just gonna exile my own, Minister here. Probably. Minister. There we go. So it's just gonna drain them for 2. Drain them for 2 and we gain 3, which is pretty nice. I think we just activate here, actually, because we're gonna be getting, yeah, we're gonna be going quite high on life here. Yeah, so it looks like we're sort of turning the corner here, just on life and cards. They sort of spammed out their cards. They played this, which I really don't find to be good at all. It'd be nice if we could hit like a... I don't know, I guess a Grizzly Ritual would be pretty nice to get rid of the Heron. Okay, that's not really a problem. We have a Diagraph Scavenger to block that if it ever gets big. I'd definitely like to see like an Edgar here, maybe. Okay, so here I think it's okay to play this land, because we do want to double spell this turn. We have 4 drops and 3 drop, so... Well, maybe not. Still no creatures in the graveyard here. This is tough. I think I just play Socialite here, and Desperate Farmer, and then we can attack with Heron. Although, no, we don't want to attack with Heron, actually. We're not going to get ahead. If I could give it lifelink, I'd definitely attack there, but just because they can give theirs lifelink and we can't, I think it's better to stay back. Okay, so this card is pretty terrible at the stage in the game. It's really only good once, if you're on an aggro black-red plan, I think, mostly. Okay. I think we're just going to sack this blood. I know we can get value off of the Socialite, but we just kind of need the card quality here. We're kind of dying in terms of selection. We really just have a lot of scavengers. It's not enough. That's a good draw. This is going to be a 2-2, which means maybe we won't activate it as much. But yeah, so I think we won't be playing a spell here. We're just going to be attacking with the Heron. I think if I were them, I might start holding the card in hand so that I would be scared to attack with my Heron, like as if they might have like an Adamant Will, or I don't know. There aren't actually that many combat tricks in white, I guess, but yes, this is just putting us more and more ahead on life. We're definitely wicking up the ground, and we have just a slightly bigger Heron. So yeah, because they're gaining only 3, whereas we're gaining 4. So we're actually gaining 2 life a turn, and yeah, we're getting effectively 2 life a turn, and they're losing 1 life as well. Yeah, but it's not looking good for them. If they can find something to discard here, I'd be very happy. Like, I might just attack with my farmer. This is annoying. We've got a lot of lands. So, okay, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna activate Heron. So activate Trapping Minister, rather, on Heron. I think we're going to be attacking with this, and this. Nothing to sack here, so we can't pump it, but that's okay. Okay, so this is what I'm sort of looking for. Hopefully they discard something, and then I can exile whatever they discard. This is a tough one. I think I'm just going to kill the Ancestor so I can exile it. I think that's just going to be the best. So I'm not going to activate Heron here, so that I have enough mana to play both of these. So I'm hoping they discard a creature. No, okay, no creatures. Oh, that's a little rough, that's okay. We do gain the 4 here. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna... Okay, that was a pretty profitable turn, honestly. Because now they're not gonna have anything in their graveyard to get back with the Blood Fountain. So the Blood Fountain is effectively a dud right now for them. It's really not doing anything at all. But yeah, we're happy to play 2 Scavengers here. Do we have... Yeah, well, we can exile our Farmer, I think. That's pretty reasonable. But yeah, so getting this value is pretty nice. We're gonna drain them for 2 and gain for 3 as well. And then we can do this again. Yeah, so they did get some value out of Dying to Serve, but I don't think that... I don't know. Ugh. It's just not a good card, in my opinion. Yeah, because here we have 3 Scavengers, which just completely bricks the Wedding security. Because they just can't attack, and they also just don't have any blood. But yeah, we're definitely looking pretty good here. We're swinging in as a 4/4 Heron. We've got lots of blockers on the ground. These 1/1s have just been doing absolutely nothing. Okay, that's pretty scary, actually. That does mean that they're going to get quite a lot of value. I wonder what they get. Sack the zombie. They're losing 2 in this transaction, but I think it's still profitable for them. Yeah. Felstinger is pretty good. We could have got one, except we picked the Edgar over it because Edgar is just better in this deck. But yeah, it's very close for sure. Okay, so this is looking like we're pulling ahead a little bit in this game. As I said, we're both pretty grindy black-white decks, and our grind hasn't, honestly, our grind has been going pretty terribly so far. Okay, that's a good card. So, I think we're just pretty simple steps here. They're just gonna pump Heron, activate it, swing in for 4. I know we're only dealing like 1 a ton, but we will eventually outrace them, and we definitely have better cards. They're winning on cards though right now. This is a little scary. I mean, I don't think... If they want to flip this, they're gonna have to start discarding creatures, but yeah, it's tough. With this one, it is flipped, is pretty good, but... Okay, that's a weird... Okay, they did say oops, but I don't think that was a mistake. Usually people do that and then say oops to troll, but... Hard to say. Valorous Stance is great. I'm surprised they didn't kill my Heron. Maybe they have a second one. Because once the Heron's dead, we were kind of behind. Okay, well. They don't seem to have anything. Maybe? Oh, they're just activating, okay. So what do they have as single black? Is it maybe like an Undying Malice, second Blood Fountain maybe? Oh, black-white? No. Okay. Seems pretty fine. Okay, so this is gonna just hit the Felstinger for sure. And... I wonder if we're safe to attack with the Diagraph Scavengers yet. No. I don't think we should, because we don't want to be taking too much damage. I mean, we are at 34, but... So that's that. We're just gonna activate Minister. I don't want to forget to do that, that would be pretty bad. Yeah, so Minister is gaining us 2 plus the extra 5 here, sorry. Yeah, so basically all of their creatures are just getting completely bricked by our Diagraph Scavengers. Except for Heron. Yeah, so it does look like we're gonna win this. It might take a while because we're dealing exactly 1 damage a turn. Oh, that was wait, what the heck? Okay, that confused me a little. I won't lie. I guess maybe they want to get it back with Blood Fountain and just get the extra zombie, or maybe. Anyways, but yeah, we definitely are looking in a favorable position. They don't have any blood, so the Wedding Security is just a 5 mana 4/4, which is pretty trashy. Yeah, it's tough. I think I might be able to just Alpha Strike here, actually. Wait, so they gain... So they're not attacking with a Heron. Well, we don't want to... Okay. We'll just do this. I'm fine just trading it one of these 1/1s for a card. Okay, they did discard this, which does mean that they can kill my Heron if I attack. But I think if I Alpha Strike here, they might just die. Oh, well, not with these, actually. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go... Yeah, so we're going to activate the Traveling Minister, play that. And I think we just get back the Scavenger, exiling one of the 2 creatures in their graveyard, so that this can't flip. Oh wait, no, they only have 1, never mind. Exile Rallier, I guess. It's not a great card. Oh wait, they exiled the Heron Blessed Face, didn't they? So I don't want to attack with my Heron anymore, because they can just kill it. But yeah, I think I'll just pass back. Although, maybe it is worth it. It's definitely our best way of getting life here, but it's not our only flyer anymore, which does mean that it's a little bit like if we can attack with both of these, it's pretty fine. What I might do next turn actually is I might just pump Thalia. Okay, that's a good roll. For sure. Okay. Oh well, but here's another thing I could do. If I pump Thalia. And then so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pump Thalia, activate Wedding Invitation on her. So no lifelink, but that's okay. And then I'm going to play a Desperate Farmer, I guess. That doesn't really matter too much, though. It's mostly just so if something does die, I can flip. And then I'm going to be swinging with these, so they are forced to block both of these, which means they can't kill the Heron. Right? Because they can only deal 3 damage to the Heron and block the Courier. Yeah, so it looks like they're just going to be chumping. Oh, okay, well that's fine. I'll just kill that Heron here. Pretty fine with that. Activate here. Gain full life. Yeah, okay, so this looks to be pretty good. Definitely favorable. Just Thalia looks like it's not doing a whole lot of work, but I think just being, like, having First Strike and a Pump is pretty good. Like, a 2-1 First Strike is pretty solid in the early game, but a 3-2 is just so much bigger than a 2-1. I mean, we're at a record high life. I think this is the highest I've ever been. Well, maybe not, actually. I think I've been maybe in the 60s, but we will definitely be pretty high on life here. Excuse the pun. Yeah, so Depraved Harvester also flips, which is pretty nice. Because that bat died. Or, rather, Desperate Farmer flips into Depraved Harvester. This is anything, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that too much. We really just want to be winning in the air here. So I think what we're going to do... Tap, activate here. We'll just swing in with this. We can hit with the Depraved Harvester as well. So they did get the Heron back. So maybe we want to Alpha Strike here. No. Yeah, we'll just hit with the Harvester. Yeah, that's fine. We are losing on cards in Library right now, though. But you know what, they're so low, I don't think that they can do... Oh, well, that does help a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked there. Okay, well, we're in the 6th... Yeah, we're as high on life as I've ever been, I think, in this format. But yeah. Okay, so Heron Blessed... the Heron of Hope, rather, comes back. You see, they sack this for only 1 creature, which is pretty bad. Like, 4 mana just to get back a creature isn't great. Okay, so we're just drawing absolutely nothing here. So I think, I guess we'll just do whatever the standard play is for this. So we'll just activate Minister, activate Heron. And the thing is, what I'm scared of is if they find like a Bleed Dry on my Heron, we're kind of in bad shape. Even though all of that stuff can just, well, it can't really do a whole lot. Yeah, so they're just jumping again. That's going to gain them a life. So play Trainee. If this dies, maybe we can... Well, if this dies with a counter, maybe we can get a counter on the Heron, that'd be nice. A little bit more security. Or maybe even on the Thalia. Yeah, maybe the Thalia would be better. Oh. They're just discarding... Okay, they're discarding the Skeleton. Oh, Specimen, rather. That's fine. I'm not too fussed about that. They're gaining a little bit of life here, which is kind of annoying. But, yeah. We are, wow, we're at 72 life. I'm not sure what this attack is. I think I'm just taking it because it means that I can... Wait, can I just kill them on the attack here? I think I might be able to. So they're going to be getting 3 life here. They block Heron, they block Scavenger, they block... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, I think they're just dead here, actually. Okay, well, that helps. So I'm not going to activate the Minister here, because we don't have enough creatures, I don't think, otherwise. So if they block here... Wait, let me just do the math. So they're going to block Heron. They're going to block Thalia. They're going to block... So Thalia with, like, this guy. Bystander here. Zombie here. Zombie here. Going to be taking... exactly 6, but they're going to be getting 3 from the Heron. So they're not quite dead. So I think we just we stay on the defensive here. Just swing in with the Heron. Forces them to... no, it doesn't force them to block, actually. Next turn, I think I'm kind of fine just... Well, if they attack me again, I'll just block with Edgar here. So we can just keep generating 1/1s. Yeah, Edgar is just such a beating. In the late game, it's a little worse, obviously, but... Oh, wait, no, why would they attack? Okay, so they're just low now. So I think what they're doing by attacking is trying to get things to die for the Panicked Bystander. But I'm not really letting that happen. Yeah, this looks like it might be game here. Okay, another wedding security. So they have to block in the air this turn, or they could also attack. If they attack, do they get value? No. Wait, how much are they getting? Yeah, so they're gonna gain the 3 life here, so I might as well block. So that's gonna flip the culprit, so I'm just gonna block here, I think. Yeah. There's no reason not to. Here they have 1, so 7 blockers, they're at 2, with the no life linker, so I think here I can just alpha strike them and do this. They're getting 3, oh no, and they're going to 7, of course. Wow, just so many lands. Okay, so here, just keep whittling down their life total. Ours just keeps going up, so we're not really in any danger here. Another thing that they could have is a board wipe, although Edgar now protects against it. We have... Yeah, we've got 10 creatures, so my invitation only still gets us, but Edgar just sort of is board wipe protection here. Yeah, so there's not much they can do. I think they're just going to lose to time in 5 turns. Although, yeah, we do only have 9 cards left. Wow. How many lands have we drawn? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Wow, we've drawn 14 lands, so there are 3 lands left in our deck. Jeez. Okay, so activate this. Sorry, this is a little bit repetitive gameplay. It's definitely not the most interesting thing. But going through these grinding matches, definitely, it's tough. It's a bit of a slog, but it's a lot of fun. Nothing wrong with them. We're also just breaking life records here, which is pretty sweet. I hope this isn't too long and boring to watch, because it has literally been the same thing for like the past 4 turns, over and over and over. But yeah. We haven't seen our blood fountain yet, which would be pretty nice to see actually. We could get back Bat, and like something else, which can get back basically everything in that graveyard. Because once we have Bat down, we can definitely start killing them like fast, because of they can't race the Heron. So they can't race the Heron and the Bat, they can only race the Heron. Well, they can't even race it, they're just losing life gradually, but... Yeah, so it looks like we're just taking hit. Honestly, if they attacked with everything, they would be dead, obviously, but I would just take it so that they don't gain life off the culprit, because this guy's... The thing is, gaining 2 life whenever something dies, jeez. 2 lands left in the deck. Okay, I think we might just swing in with everything here. So they can't gain any life. 7 blockers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh wait, no, this is fine. I don't know, I think I just swing in here. There's not much they can do. Oh, this guy also trains, right? So 5, yeah. I think they might just be dead here. So if they block here, block here, block here, 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 here. Yeah, they're just dead. Unless they have like a Settle the Wreckage type effect. Obviously they can't, but... Okay, well they're blocking for value, not... But the thing is, these triggers resolve after combat, so it's not... Well, not after combat, they, like, after damage is dealt. So they'll still lose the life and die. So I think they're just dead. Taking 4 in the air. Yep. Yeah, they're dead. Exactly. Well, not quite exactly, but... GG's. They might have a removal spell for Heron, I guess? Nope. Looks like they're just dead. Okay, activating. It's fine. Are we dead? The only removal spell they could possibly have. Nope. Okay, they're just dead. Oh, wait. They could have... Oh, no, that wouldn't have done anything, actually. It would have come at ETB anyways. Yeah, I guess, Oh, wait. First strike. They're still dead, though. Yep, they take 6. Oh, no, that... Oh, my god. Oh, man. That is rough. So they're just gonna... That was a huge punt on my part. Sorry. Oof. So now they're gonna be getting 8 life here. Yeah, I think that might have just lost us the game, maybe? Because we might just mill ourselves. Oof, that was rough. Did get rid of the securities, which are kind of annoying, I guess, but they don't have any blood, so it doesn't matter. Honestly, Bloodsworn's Squire has been pretty good with dying to serve. Okay, that does flip now. I'm fine with that. Yeah, so they're still attacking with the Geist, with Heron rather. Oh wait, they have a infantry in there now. So that, why aren't they? Oh, I see. Can that, wait, can I kill them this turn? Maybe. I just want to play my lands at this point. I don't want to kill myself faster. Wait, so if I attack with everything now, are they dead? They'll block here, here, here. They'll gain 2. So then these get through now. Not quite dead. So I think I'm just gonna get back these. Right, and then I'll play Scavenger, exiling Drogskull Infantry. That's gonna drain them for 2. So that does mean that they can no longer race with the Heron. Yeah, so I think they might just die here now. There's not much they can do about it. So we'll activate Heron, I guess. Doesn't really do a whole lot. We're at like almost 100 life, which is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, so I think that they might just be dead here. We definitely did need to hit that Scavenger. I think the Blood Fountain was basically the best possible draw we could have had. Because we definitely need to get rid of the infantry. Otherwise they would just gain too much life for us to race. Okay, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. Wait, maybe it's not actually. Wait. Okay, so here we'll play this. Definitely want to be killing Culprit here because that's the main source of that life gain. Play that. I think we could just get back another Scavenger, just to drain them some more. Also, it'll push us over 100 life soon, well, like, after we attack the Heron. I guess we exile Security here. They do have 2 of them, but oh well. Activate. Yeah, so they don't quite die here. But they can't attack with this anymore. I mean, I think they have to in order to stay alive, or maybe not. Yeah, no, they can't attack with the Heron, otherwise they die. Right, exiling the Graveyard also shrinks the Blood Swans quite a nice, sorry. GG's. Let's go. Okay, that was a crazy game. We basically drew almost our entire deck, except for 3 cards, I think it was? Maybe 4? 5 cards. So what were these cards, actually? So there's gonna be Ritual, so Grizzly Ritual, maybe another Farmer. Yeah, another, oh no, only 1 Farmer. Yeah, that was nuts. GG's though. That was really close. I was racing my deck and he was just racing my Heron. So hopefully that sort of demonstrates to you guys how ridiculous Heron of Hope is in these black-white decks. It's kind of nuts. So I think another game, hopping into it, let's see what we can do. That sort of game is like really the game that is just, I don't know, those games are just so much fun. They're by far the most fun, and I don't know, very satisfying, especially when your cards like work synergistically, like the Heron of Hope with the Traveling Ministers, and then all of those Diagraph Scavengers doing absolute work. Like, I think that last Diagraph Scavenger basically let us win the game by dealing the extra 2. Looks like Arena's taking its time with pairing us with somebody. There we go. Rocks. This hand isn't great. If we can hit any swamp, it's pretty good. We are on the play. I think I'd keep this on the draw, but I think I'm just gonna log it. Yeah, this is a lot better. Yeah, so I think we'll probably... I think we'll just bottom Courier Bet, but we turn 1 shuffle anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. Like, look, I'm just gonna search up I think I'll get a Plains. Yeah, so we've got a bit of a slow hand here. Maybe we can draw into some blood. But yeah. Dispatch Bomb is nice, just a racing tool at the beginning. Not racing, sorry, just, I don't know. It helps you get ahead. Oh, well there's the bat, or one of them at least, we do have two. Oh, that's one of the other cards that was in a deck at the end of that game. It's the other bat. Oh, great, sure. Pretty fine with that. Honestly, having creatures in that graveyard in this deck is kind of like... I don't mind things dying, so you have so much recursion, like, recursion, recursion, kind of everywhere. So it looks like we're just going to be playing the circle here. We have, like, enough of them that this sort of card is just kind of annoying. And if we didn't play anything there, I don't want to play the bat yet, I do want to get something back with it, but if we didn't play anything there, it would have flipped and it would just been a 4-3. So it looks like they're an aggressive black-red deck. Pretty sweet cards so far. Looks like we're just gonna be activating this blood, discarding it. Planes. That's a great draw. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Wedding Invitation is just huge. I think it's shown itself. We've seen it all 3 games so far, including this one, and without exception, it's been fantastic. I still can't believe I got this 3rd pick in pack 1. That's ridiculous. Like, I would take this pack 1 pick 1 over basically anything in the set, like, other than res. Obviously, you can't get 2 res. But, yeah, this is just such a big... It's crazy. Yeah, so they're just attacking for 5 here, I think, probably. Yeah, our Socialite that we have isn't very synergistic, but it's just a nice 4-drop. It has Menace, it gets big as well because of, Wedding Invitation or Wedding Festivity, whatever. Sorry, I keep calling it Wedding Invitation. This is Wedding Invitation. This is Wedding Announcement. There we go. I think we'll just circle that. Happy to play Parish Blade later. It would be nice to actually hit some vampires with these, but I don't know, I think it's kind of fine. We just want to, like, stem the bleeding a little bit. The thing is, if they play something huge, it's not a big deal that we don't have a removal for it. Obviously, huge might be high mana cost, but I don't know, if they play like what's a crazy 3 mana card in black-red? I don't know, I mean, there are a couple I can't think of right now, but I don't know, like, sure, a Blood Tithe Harvester, for example, the gold uncommon. Like, if they played that, I would have much, like, I'd be happy to have a Circle of Confinement, but it's fine the way it is, honestly. Okay, that's fine. And this wasn't gonna get counters anyways because these are all 1/1s, they're just gonna be 2/2s. But yeah. I might just activate, depending on what I draw, I might just activate Blood Fountain this turn. They've had 2 of raids so far. Blood Pearl Celebrant's fine. Okay, I think we're just gonna be playing, so we'll attack here for 2. And then we'll play our own Socialite. This is going to draw us a card with Announcement, and this is also going to be a 4/4. Obviously, it can't block theirs, but, I don't know. 4/4 is a pretty big stat line, honestly. Okay, there's an Edgar. That's wonderful. Yeah, so it looks like the next turn, we'll try to keep this around. If they have, like, there are a couple of pump spells in red. There's, like, Sure Strike, which gives First Strike, although this already has First Strike. They could have another Abrade, but I don't think 3 is very likely. They could have a Flame Blast Bolt to kill it, so I think I'm just not gonna block, take the 5 here. And then have a big Socialite with Edgar. Thing is, Edgar, I would like for Edgar to die. Yeah, see that only attacking with the... Oh, wait, no. I think I just take the 5 here. Like, what could they have? They could have a couple cards that put us pretty low. But they definitely would not attack with the Celebrant unless they had a trick. So I think I'm just going to leave it here. I expect it's Flame Blast Bolt, which is the, basically, one, well, it's red instant, deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and if it dies, it exiles it. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I don't think any attacks are necessary here. Maybe just play Edgar. I don't know what they're holding here. It's probably the bolt. I don't want to attack, I just want to see if they had anything before combat. Yeah, so finally this is actually having some synergy with our only other vampire in the entire deck. But yeah. Yeah, so the reason I played this is because now it's out of range of Bolt. So I'm kind of fine blocking any of their creatures. Okay, that's a good rule. I'll take it. I mean, actually, maybe well, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just activate Blood Fountain here. Neither of these creatures are great, but we have enough recursion, and this also gains life a little bit, so it means we can get something else back with Courier Bat. Yeah. So I think we just pass back. We definitely don't want to be, like, attacking here. We're not on the aggressive at all, but this looks pretty good. I'm a little scared if they get some blood and another wedding invitation, because it means they can give this thing unblockable. So I might just have to kill it next turn with a Grizzly Ritual. If I draw a land, hopefully. I might also just discard Parish Blade Trainee actually to the blood here. I think that might be worthwhile. Yep. It's not getting any value, nothing in their graveyard. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna discard the Trainee. It's just not, it's not good on this board. It's only good like when we're aggressive with Thalia or like when we curve out nicely with Wedding Invitation and other things, it's a lot better. Okay, well no land there. Hopefully we can draw like another land. Okay, that's okay. I mean, it's not the best. This can put me out of lethal range. I might also just play the Courier Bat here for no value, just because I don't want to get, as I said, I don't want to get lethal with this. It's tough though. I really wish I'd drawn a land. Yeah, we'll play Bat. I think I might just attack with... No. Well, these guys have lifelink, right? Wait, yeah, these guys do have lifelink. So if I attack here, they'll probably block, like, this or, like, this with these two. If they have a bolt, that's kind of sad, but I'm fine. I think I'm fine with it, yeah. Because this guy's not going to do a whole lot otherwise. He's just going to pump the Blood Cray Socialite. And the Socialite's already big enough. Yeah, so it looks like they're just... Maybe they're chumping? No. That's weird. So they might have a Short Strike here, which I'm fine, like, trading a Short Strike with this. Nope, no Short Strike. Okay, yeah, so it looks like they might if they have another removal spell, we are dead, because they pump this and then get in with a bat. So if they have another Braid, the Bolt that I was talking about earlier, we are dead. Yeah, we haven't had enough of our life gain. Like, a Traveling Minister would have been pretty sweet. I guess, well, I can play a Diagraph Scavenger if I don't die this turn. But yeah. It's been a bit of a weird game, honestly. Like, we've had a lot of stuff, but I don't know. It is hard to describe. They've had a lot of removal. We just sort of played our guys out slowly. We do have a lot of 4-drops, so it's a little bit disadvantageous to have it like a slower curve, less 2-drops. Most of our 2-drops like removal spells, or cantrips like this one. Okay, that's promising. Because hopefully they don't have it. Like, if they could have Grizzly Ritual, and they could have had Bleed Dry, but now they can't. So neither of those get us now. And I'm hoping to gain some life with Diagraph Scavenger this turn as well. So... So here I think I'll just block with Socialite. Okay. So I'm gonna get that lifelink. So we're gonna go to 2. That's okay though. Yeah, so here we can just exile the Petal Celebrant. I've got plenty of blockers to block all that stuff with. Pass it back. So probably just checking to see if this flips on their end step or any end step, but it is in fact theirs, so they should have activated this last turn really. Just to get an extra body that pings for 1. Okay, well that's the Harvester that I was talking about. I think we'll just probably kill that because that... no, actually that doesn't kill a whole lot, it just kills our 1/1s. Ooh, okay, so they're playing white. So maybe they have, like, I guess they might just be flashing for this, or something else, it's hard to tell. Okay, so I'll play the land. I think I just kill... Oh, this is tough. Because I'd like to Diagraph Scavenger, but I don't really want to exile this. I mean, I could. That's not really a big deal. Maybe I just do that. Because this kills any of these. They can get some more blood, so they might kill the bat, which is a problem. So maybe I just Grizzly Ritual. No. I'll just play this. Both of these do have lifelink, but I think that this is just the best payoff right now. I will exile our trainee, just to ping. So we're at a bit of a more comfortable life total now. But hopefully they can't kill our bat with the Harvester. Although if they do, we can just kill theirs. Yeah, still no attacks though. Yeah, we haven't had Edgar flip yet. He's just been sort of like a 5/5, or he's always been a 5/5 because of wedding festivity, but... Because it looks like he's killing our bat. Oh, that does give -X, okay. So it's sort of 2-for-1 himself for that, which I'm pretty fine with, as long as he can't kill us right here with like a double short strike or... What other combat tricks? Yeah, I think just double short strike really gets us, but obviously he doesn't have that. I don't think there are any burn spells in this format that can just kill us from here, so we're fine. We are just going to be killing the bat here, for sure. Doesn't feel great to be using a 6-mana spell to kill a 3-mana one, but... This is what's got to be done. Otherwise we're dead, basically. That's another one of Menace. There's a lot of Menace. But I mean, we have enough creatures there, that's kind of fine. One thing that I'm contemplating is discarding this Ancestor to a Blood token, and then, like, re-equipping it onto Blood Cray Socialite, so it has lifelink, which I think might be a good idea. So I think I'm going to discard that. Well, no. No, I want to get it back to day, actually, just in case they do have something. Okay, well, I guess that would have done it anyways. So I'll play Desperate Farmer here. And Ancestor. So this is a little bit of insurance if they have, I guess First Strike spells do mess it up, but that's okay. This guy's still a human on his backside, which is kind of annoying. I wish he wasn't. Yeah, I mean, if we hit, like, our own wedding invitation, that would be pretty nice. Because it means we can just suit this guy up and make him huge. Okay, so they're looting now. They're only at 14 cards in the library. We're at 17, so we're a little ahead there, but it's pretty close so far. Definitely a polarizing experience having one game at 105 life and then another one at 4 most of the game, or at least under 10. Definitely hanging in there, though. If we can hit, like, a Heron of Hope, that'd be obviously turning the tides. I think it's definitely shown its worth for me in this game, or this, well, last game, obviously. It was the reason how we got so high in life. But, over the past 2 drafts, it's been pretty good. We'll loot that away. Oops, what did that do? Oh, I clicked on the undo button. Loot that. Hopefully we can draw into Heron. I might just attack here with both of these, or maybe just the Kindly Ancestor. Okay, well that's actually a good draw. So I think I'm going to attack with the Kindly Ancestor. If they take it, I gain 3 in both of these. Neither of these flip, but if they block it, which I think they probably will with the Celebrants, then both of these flip into 5/4s, which is pretty good. Yeah, there you go. If they have a Bolt, that kind of punishes us a little bit. Yeah, okay. I was gonna die. Both of these flip. So these are pretty big boys now. So we can start bashing them in for 10 a turn. And then we'll... Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong one. Play Thalia as well. Again, Thalia is a 3/2. First Strike is so much bigger than 2/1. Like, it like, basically bricks all of their creatures. Except for the Celebrants. Okay, well that's the only thing they could possibly have to deal with Edgar. that's fine. We can kindly Ancestor on our Socialite as well. I think what we might do next turn if we're not dead, because they could very well just kill us. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to loot away this blood for sure. As usual. Okay, Wedding Invitation is pretty good here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this onto Thalia. I'm gonna play Wedding Invitation, and then I'm gonna activate Wedding Invitation on Socialite. I probably should have played this first, actually. Oh, we drew a land, doesn't matter. So activate Invitation on Socialite. It's gonna gain lifelink. Yeah, okay, GG's. Yeah, I think we might just be able to Alpha Strike them here. But yep, so that's the game. We're up 3-0. Hopefully this doesn't go quite as terribly as that last draft where we got to 5 wins and then lost 3 times in a row. To be fair, all of our losses were pretty justified. We drew well, played well, and yeah. So let's just get into another game. See how it goes. We took its time again. See who we're up against. Data Boy. Yep, so let's see. Okay, this is a pretty good opening hand. So this is one of the aggressive hands that I was talking about earlier where Thalia is really good. Because we have like no non-creature spells and I don't know, it looks pretty good. So I think turn 1 we're just gonna play Minister. And then turn 2 we can play Evolving Wilds to fetch. A little awkward having 2/3 drops, but we definitely want to play this one first. Okay, not punished. Here's the question again. Do we pump or do we attack? We're playing against white, so I think I'm just gonna pump. And then we'll pass. Definitely search up with Swamp here because we've got more black cards than white cards. And so we're up against white-red, so I think it was a pretty good call tapping the Minister here. Yep, so I think we just tap it again. Yeah, so I guess our aggressive start sort of just turned into a slow one, but that's okay. I think going up against red-white, we have to be pretty careful about what we attack with and what we leave back, because there are lots of haste cards. There's the Waltzer. Actually, a lot of the white-red cards that we saw in packet 2 are just terrifying. So I think I'm just going to play Blood Fountain here, actually, and then loot away maybe the Corybat or, like, Edgar. First we're attacking, though. Oh, sure. Okay, Piercing Light's fine. I think now we play the Corybat, getting back the Farmer. Seems pretty good still. Hunter is fine. Okay, got that, that's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna pump here, play Edgar. Edgar kind of breaks the Rat Control, and honestly, like, I don't mind getting pinged for 1, because we're gaining 1 every turn. So. Could have a couple of removal spells for Edgar. In red, there aren't that many. It's just Flame Blast Bolt, and a Braid, I guess, that... Flame Blast Bolt is the only one that kills him permanently, that is. So I'd be pretty happy if they tried to kill him here. I guess there's also Rending Flame. That doesn't kill him permanently, though, it just kills him once. Honestly, I'd be pretty thrilled if they just killed Edgar, because I really want to get Scatter Flip. He hasn't done it for us yet. Okay, so looks like we're going to have to double spell here. So I guess we just Desperate Farmer and Blood Fountain. First I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to swing with both. Because if they block, I might just... Well, actually, no. If they block, I'll just leave it, but... I guess I probably shouldn't have played the Fountain first. Okay, that's fine. So the thing about flipping Edgar is it's just going to get us even more value when it flips back. And this is going to flip back to a 2-4 again, so that's pretty fine. Yay! We finally flipped him in game 4. This has been a wild ride just to get this guy to turn over in his grave, if you will. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. But yes, we've got him flipped. Let's see if we can get any value. It's upkeep, right? Yep. Upkeep, we get a 1/1 life linker. Pretty sweet. Okay, this is wonderful. I think I'm gonna actually, well, nothing in graveyard yet. There are a couple things I could do. I think I'm just gonna Circle of Confinement the Ancestor, because if this gets lifelink, it starts pinging us and gaining them, which is a problem. So I definitely want this exiled. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna start by attacking with this guy. Not much I can do. I might loot away one of these Diagram Scavengers, but for the time being, it's fine. Okay, well, GG's. That was a pretty short game. Yeah, Edgar Markov is just showing this red-white player up. That's rough. Sorry, buddy. It looked like you had a tough draw as well, so I feel a little bad about that one, but... Okay, well, we're up 4-0, which is pretty good. I'm a little bit scared of doing exactly what happened in our previous draft, but... Let's go into game 5. See if Arena's a little bit more lenient about... Oh, they are. About who we pair with. Yay! Mike Riley. This is a good hand, I think. Yep, so we got a pretty decent curve. Pretty decent. Okay, well, it's kind of annoying. Okay, well, that's a great draw. Take it. Yep, School Back Wolf is fine. Okay, we'll just play Fountain. Obviously, we're not attacking into the wall, so we'll just gain a life. Pretty straightforward so far. Next one, playing Kindly Ancestor. Just sort of bricks the Sporeback, and it's pretty sweet. Our opponent appears to be in green, maybe green-red. Love these sleeves, by the way. Okay, so that'll fix them on mana, since they don't have any, well, actually, maybe if I can kill that. No, I can't. Okay, so here, just pretty straightforward again. Play Ancestor, basically breaks all of their cards. Guess I'll just pump Ancestor here. Take it. I'm pretty fine just taking 1 a turn from this. We're pretty stable right now, honestly. Okay, well, there are 2 cards that destabilize us a little bit, but I think that's pretty fine for the time being. I doubt they'll abrade my Ancestor. Oh, they might abrade my Minister, actually. No, they're Spore Crawler. Okay, that's fine. Anything that they do abrade, though, I can just get back with Bat. So... I think I'm just gonna play Wedding Announcement here. I'll loot away Swamp. Happily. And then I will... I think I might just attack here because they might just kill it on their turn. So I won't be getting the value anyway, so I think I'm just gonna... Well, no, I'll leave it back. Force them to have it. Oh, we are getting a 1/1 here. Looks like Wedding Announcement might just get us back in the game by generating 2/2s, basically. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to force them to activate that, so I'll just take it. How much we're taking? 8. That's fine. So this turn I'm just going to activate... Okay, that's a great draw, actually. Activate this, and then I'll play... I think I just play Edgar here. I could also play this. No, Edgar sort of just bricks all of their cards, so... It's gonna gain us, no, sorry, not gain us. Get us another 1/1. Ooh, that is a terrible card that they should not be playing in their green or aggro deck. Wow, that is rough. They must be having a tough time on playables. Obviously no shame in it, though. So I think I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna play... So they don't have any creatures in that graveyard still, which is kind of annoying. I would really like to Scavenger here. So I could give Edgar lifelink. So there's nothing that they could possibly have in red-green that kills Edgar permanently. So I think I'm just gonna give him lifelink, and then I'll play the trainee. I would like to hit some lands soon, though. This does look like we're stabilizing quite well here. So I'd be pretty happy if they... Yeah, so here we just flip it, everything becomes massive. I think that just... I don't think they're dead, but they're definitely behind by a lot. Especially since we have, like, 3 very relevant cards in. In hand, that is, sorry. Yeah, so that's gonna flip this guy. We can't really do anything about it, though. If we can draw, like, land Thalia, that'd be wonderful. Oh, okay, that's better, actually, I think. Land, and then this, which I'll just hit. I think I hit the Spore Crawler just so they don't get the value. This flips back to 2-3. Wow, okay, so we're sort of just clutching this here with our life gain. Just forcing us to have it again, which we do, of course. Why would we ever not have it? I guess we'll just play the, bat for no value. The reason I'm not letting it go to night for more than a turn is because I don't want them to play something like a Alpha Caretaker that just completely destroys us. Because when it's on its front side, it's a little bit more manageable, but when it's on its back, it's really tough. Spore back roll. So we can start hitting him in the air a little bit. Still no creatures in graveyard. This is terrible. Like, we have 3 scavengers, and we've basically been holding them the entire game in almost all of our games just to get some value off of it. It's a little sad. They're braiding that. That's totally fine. I think I might just scavenger ping. Well, actually, no. I'll attack with this guy, and maybe Edgar as well. I'll attack with Edgar. This is like 8 damage. Also, if you're wondering why they're shrunk, it's because of boarded window, rather. They can definitely have some favorable blocks here, but I don't think that it's really a problem. We'll kill the Weaver. It's more of a threat. Yeah, it's fine. Well, they're just taking the 4 here. We're gaining lots of life, though. Yeah, so we're gonna exile the Weaver now. Still don't have anything else in their graveyard. Yes, this also sacrifices itself, or exiles rather, because they did take 4. Yeah, so it looks like we're doing pretty well here. Yep, okay, GG's. These are some pretty quick games, actually. We had one a really long one, but these ones have just been a couple minutes each. Up into gold 2. If you're wondering, I haven't played any games of Limited since my previous draft. So, our rank is still pristine. We started out in gold 4. We're 5-0, so that's pretty sweet already. Let's go into game 6, rather. Wow, this is going quickly. Like, after that game where we got to 100 life, it's just, like, hammering them out. Like, that red-green deck and the red-white deck were both pretty, slow and... Well, they were trying to be faster, but they didn't work for either of them. This is a pretty decent hand, up against Therisga. Not sure how to pronounce that, sorry buddy. Hello. They're running blue. Okay, so we'll fetch for... the only reason I ever do this is because, like, it's supposed to be what you do in, like, competition, but really it's just annoying on Arena because it just means that your opponent gets, like, constant priority swaps, and it just drives people nuts. Here I'm not playing the Circle, and the Entomber is just not remotely good, so I'm pretty happy with it staying on the battlefield, honestly. That, I'll definitely, Circle though. Also means we might be able to get some life because it is a vampire. I've yet to actually gain life with this, but it's sometimes hilariously relevant. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Only taking 1 a turn here, that's pretty fine with me. For some reason I thought this guy was a human, but oh well. I guess doesn't really make sense flavor-wise. Okay, well they're already sacking their blood, which is pretty rough. So next turn I think we're going to be playing Socialite. Start swinging in. It doesn't have Menace, so that this can't really block it very well. Obviously it's also just a 1-3, which is pretty bad. Assistant, probably sacrifice this. No? Oh wow, okay. We'll play a Socialite. Hopefully they have something else to exploit. or something. They exploit something else rather, so we can scavenger. I really want to get these down early, but there just aren't enough dead creatures, unfortunately. You can take 3 here. Pretty fine with it. They might have like a Diver Scarp. Okay, Skull Scarp. Perfect. Come on, sack something. Go. Yes. Sack it. Please, let me exile anything. Okay. Bruh. Okay, that's just sad. I feel betrayed. We'll play a Parish Blade Trainee, and we'll play a... this is rough. So I think I might just play this for no value here. I'm gonna attack first though. Definitely sack this. Well, we do have a lot of lands, but I think this is just better to get an extra 2 damage. Play Coriobat. I might just block Coriobat on like Stitch Assistant or Skull Scarp if they attack, because Skull Scarp is definitely a problem if they have enough exploit. But they don't seem to be exploiting anything, which is kind of funny. Yeah, next time we can make this train. Okay, well we did kill the Scarb. Hopefully they can't get it back. Okay, thank god. We'll start by doing this. Exile the Scarb. Okay, yay. Just gonna train this guy a little bit. We're looking pretty good here. I don't think we're gonna be losing this one. Yep, we're swinging in with everything. That seems like not a good block, but that's okay. Here I think I'm just gonna put the counters on this guy, I guess. Menace, but I think I'm just gonna play Circle here. Kill their Entombment, and then I'll play Coriobat. I think they're just dead here, though. Again, they really need a board wipe, but they don't have any in their colors. They could have that wave thingy. Yeah, okay, GG's. Wow, 6-0. These are really fast games, though, just playing against decks that do not have their curves sorted out. I guess we are only in gold still, but it is also January 1st today, so everybody's in gold, really. I guess we just go into our last game. Let's see. I mean, it's not our last game, but it could be. If we can hit 7 wins with this deck, I'd be very happy. The last one only got 5, and I was a little bit disappointed because it had some pretty sick stuff in it. But, this one's a little bit worse in my opinion, although it does seem to be performing very well. I'll keep this. It's got a couple good cards. I think I'm sort of misusing the bats, honestly, like, they really should be... I should be trying to play them more optimally, but it's fine this way. Just a Windrake is also fine. I'll fetch for a black here. We are drawing a card as well. Why? I said black, picked up a white, of course. Classic incompetence. Oh well. That's a fine draw. Hopefully it doesn't come around to bite us in the butt. Looks like we're playing against green-blue. I haven't seen anybody play green-blue yet, actually. I played it, I think, once at the beginning of the format, and I realized how terrible the deck was, and stopped. But, I mean, nothing to fault them, obviously. I'm sure they have great cards, but... like, the only time you can get it going really, really well is if you have, like, 4 of the spiders, the 2-mana 2/3s that mill you. And, like... I don't know, I think LSV, Louis Scott Vargas, was talking about it on Limited Resources the other day, that the decks with the spiders are just not good, basically, unless you have like a ton of them and super high synergy, but even then it's rough. Playing it a little slow. Guess I'll play the infantry. Pass. I think I might just discard the bat, or maybe even a scavenger, to a blood token. I definitely don't want to. There are a couple cards I don't want to see here. Obviously, like Caretaker is pretty standard. I don't want to see it ever. But yeah. Okay. Well, this seems pretty good. Just play land pass. If they attack with this, I can block. Oh wait, that's gonna get minus. Never mind. I was stupid. Well, maybe not. I don't know, they don't seem to be particularly aggressive, and these green blue decks generally aren't. Maybe that's a little scary. But I don't know, who knows. That's fine. Take 3. I think I'm just gonna loot away my bat here, actually. We already have a Blood Fountain out to get things back. So, because I do want to hit a land so I can kill the Whispering Wizard, because that's pretty scary, honestly. I won't lie. Okay, that's also a pretty good answer to the wizard. So I'll play it. Pass back. If you're wondering why this is a good answer, it's because this guy makes flies, and this guy just bricks all of them. Hasn't really played anything super scary yet. That's kind of annoying, but not really a big deal either. Drawing Edgar here would be absolutely fantastic. It just kind of wrecks all of their cards. So, okay, well, if they're gonna shrink the Heron, I might just block with the Imp. Okay, yeah, they definitely should not shrink the Heron here, but... I might actually just block here. Well, that's not really getting any value, but I might. Because it's not going to be getting any value ever against this, so I might just do that, yeah. Well, no, they're just going to enchant. Well, no, because if I block here, they'll just enchant it and get a 1-1, so it's not worth. No, they'll probably enchant my Heron, actually, which is annoying. It's just, yeah, -2, -0. That's a pretty slow game so far. I'll play Desperate Farmer, and probably activate Heron to swing with it as well. They could have, Bounce Spell. I guess I'll just swing it and activate it later. Gonna bounce it? No. Okay. So I really don't have a bounce spell here. I mean, it doesn't change my turn, but it would just be annoying. Yeah, it looks like they might have an Alchemist Retrieval, or, yeah, it looks like that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. So that is going to give them a 1-1. It's a little bit annoying, but as I said, these, like, completely brick them. So I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to see them play, like, a 3-drop or a 4-drop if they have a land. And I'll block here, and then next turn I can play... on my turn, rather, I can play Diagraph Scavenger and exile the Binding Geist. But it looks like they're not playing anything. Because if they attack, I do get to transform my Farmer, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I'll definitely block it. Yeah, so we'll just be taking the 1, I think. Looks like they're shrinking the Farmer, which is weird. I'm not sure why they're doing that, actually. These are going to trade now. Unless they want that, but... it's a weird thing to want. This is going to be a 4-3. I thought, yeah, 4-3. Yeah, so it looks like we're in a pretty good position. If they don't play this, I guess they don't get a Spirit, but if they don't play it, I can Scavenger it, which is pretty nice. Can ping them for 2, gain back up to 15. Looks like they might have a Bounce Spell. No, they're just gonna shrink it. Okay, that's fine with me. Honestly, shrinking this, if they're shrinking this, it's a lot better than, like, if they're shrinking my Heron, or really anything else. Because this is still gonna be a 2-4, 2-3 rather, remember, because the -2 from earlier is temporary. Okay, I think here I just kill the Whispering Wizard, maybe? Oh, this is kind of tough, actually. I could also play this on the Harvester, but I think I want to play this on my Heron. Oh, this is tough. I think I just kill the Wizard. Hope they don't have, like, a Syncopate here, it would be pretty annoying. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so that is going to give them another 1-1. So they are going to end up, like, keeping their Wizard, which is annoying, for sure. They aren't running low on cards either, which is problematic. It would be terrible to lose to a green-blue deck on the 7th win, but their deck does seem to be pretty sweet so far. The Wizard is just great spell. Great spell. That's a weird thing to play on main phase, but okay. I guess they want to hit a land. Scattered Thoughts is pretty okay, actually. It's definitely better in this deck than it is in any other deck. Maybe like blue-black. Okay, well they milled some pretty, like, at least this is pretty good in my opinion. I'm happy to exile those with the scavengers. I don't know what I should play first though. Like if I draw a land, I'll probably play Heron and Ancestor. But yeah, if I draw, you know, it'd be nice if I drew like 2 lands right here. So I could play, I mean like 1 land this turn, so I play Heron Ancestor, and then another land next turn I play double Scavengers. So they're hitting him for 3. It's not irrelevant. Okay, perfect. We hit our land. We're gonna play this. I don't have counter, so it doesn't matter. But Heron. Let's hope they don't have a bounce spell again. They do seem to have a pretty good blue-green tempo-y deck. They're definitely getting max value out of this by playing a spell like both on their turn and on my turn, which is pretty nice. Oh, playing black. Might have like Runo Stromkirk, which is pretty sweet. They don't have any 6-drops yet, but they could have very well have like Hunter, the 6 mana 6/6 that gains life. They could have the Demon, the Dredge Feast Demon. We haven't actually seen any green cards either, so we don't really know which is the splash color. Loving the Guilds of Ravnica lands. Okay, that's pretty good. I really like this card. It's been great in every deck I played it in, I think, almost. Wait, how are we ahead on cards in library? That doesn't seem normal. Okay, that's weird. Okay. So, next turn if I draw a land, I'll double Scavenger. I think if I don't draw a land, I'll still double... Yeah, okay, well, I guess all my wishes came true. So this is gonna gain us 6 life total. Unless they can counter this. So here I'm gonna hit the Divus Garb. Hello, there we go. It's gonna exile, pings them, gain 3. It's a Heron. Play another one. Maybe I might have a Syncopate for this one. Nope. Okay, wonderful. So we're gonna exile this. Okay, so that definitely puts us back in the game. For sure. I'm pretty happy with that. Next turn it looks like we might be just suiting up the infantry onto, or the armaments rather, onto the Heron and then just swinging in. Because it'll be a 4/5, which is out of range of all their 1/1s. I really would like to get something to kill the Whispering Wizard, but none of our removal actually hits it besides the thing they counted, which is rough. But yeah, okay, that's Death Touch, that's fine. You know, I'm kind of fine trading the Heron with some Spirits here, because we do have the Blood Fountain to get it back, and we can play it on the same turn, so... What else do we have in that graveyard? Yeah, these two are fine to get back for sure. Just gonna give Death Touch. Yep, fine with that. If they keep swinging with their Spirits, I think I might just take it, because I can just race them in the air. Because they aren't gaining any life here. So they haven't been using their statue either. Yet. Well, they haven't used it yet, that is. They played it last turn, but... Yeah, looks like they got quite a big decision here. They might have, like, another Scattered Thoughts as well, which would be pretty nice for them. Maybe, like, any of these cards, I think, was pretty good for them, still. Okay, Patchwork Crawler. That is not a good card, I don't think. So... I don't think that this is worth playing in a deck ever. I mean, we saw it in that draft, it's pretty terrible. It's just... The card performs the way it looks, just like goopy and terrible and gross. So, not gross in the good way, that is. Yeah, I'm pretty fine with what they did there. Okay, well we do hit another land. I guess we play it. Most of our blood generators are gone. Oh wait, never mind, they're not. But oh well. I think I am just gonna suit up the Heron here. There's not much we can do. But I think this is probably the best play. I think we just swing in for 4. I would definitely like to draw an Edgar here, or soon rather, so that we can start like actually getting a lot of value. Ideally with okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we are going to gain 5 life here. That's actually a really sweet card to have in that deck. I'm loving that deck, by the way. That's really cool. Yep, so that's a little rough. We do lose our Heron. Well, we don't really lose it. We have a Night Grid in the bin. But, yeah. We do go back up 21, though, which is definitely helpful. Yeah, they do have an army of flyers in the air, which is... Oh, well, I guess that's kind of redundant. Okay, Grolnok is a problem. What does this do again? Yeah, so basically... Okay, Skull Scarb. Wow. What a deck. This is sweet. So it looks like it's blue-black splashing green for, like, Grolnok. Although, is it just straight-up Sultai? Because... It's weird that they'd have 2 splash. Ugh, this is weird. They wouldn't splash for Skullscarp. They might splash for Omnivore, but they already have a Toxic Scorpion. I haven't played anything else that's black, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm definitely looking to hit like an Edgar or the other one, the wedding announcement. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it right. Every time I say it, I have to like have a double take because of this thing. Okay, just I mean taking 5 here is not great, but that's fine. Oh, what do they have for 1 blue? Okay, I feel like that's just not good for them, but I mean no judgment here. Obviously, play the land. I think I'm just gonna get back Heron and Crobat. Definitely need to get some action in the air. I think I just play Heron here. I can activate it. I really don't have another ambush. That would be pretty terrible. Yeah. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have equipped the armaments onto the Heron earlier. It's a little risky, I admit, but... So how many frogs? Yeah, I think this is the only frog in the set, actually. Oh, that's actually really sweet. So now they might... Maybe they have like a Necro Duality. I saw a deck, it's pretty sweet with double Skull Scarp and Necro Duality. So exiling, getting Patchwork Crawlers, like we get a lot of 2/2s here. That is a problem. Luckily we can just brick all of their 1/1s, the spirits that is, because of Heron Hope, because we can just gain, like if they attack, we gain 3 life, we only take 1 damage from all the spirits and they lose 1, which is definitely beneficial for us. Okay, here I think I'm pretty happy just double blocking with these 2. So I'm gonna mill 3, so I'm gonna get back this and this. So I can play both of them now, which I'm pretty fine with, honestly. Like, we don't have anything in our graveyard that's relevant right now. We might if they kill the Ancestor. Oh, actually, no, that's... Yeah, because the thing is, what's gonna happen is they're gonna kill probably the Ancestor. But the thing is, Grolnok is gonna die, so... Even if they play the Cradle. So, basically, I think... If they play the Heirloom afterwards, wait, yeah, so they can only play these cards while Grolnok is on the battlefield, so I think that they can't play this afterwards. Yeah, so they're gonna Cradle here, making a 1/1. That's not gonna do anything, I don't think. It's gonna, well, I mean, it's gonna do all of that, obviously, but, like, I don't think that changes the blocks. Okay, well, they just keep this around, which is weird. We did gain like 6 life there, which is pretty nice. So I think what I might do here is I might attack with Ancestor. I'm not attack with the Heron because I don't want this, I don't want to just kill it with the spirits. Oh, maybe I will now, actually. Okay, so if I attack with both these... So if I attack with both of these, they'll probably kill it with spirits here. So I trade off for 2 spirits, and then I'm gonna play double bat to get both of them back. Or actually, I might just get, sorry, not both of them. I'll probably get the Depraved Harvester back. By the way, I'm not too worried about what they attack with me with, because I do have double scavengers, which both have death touch, which is really nice. It definitely brick walls the Forsaken Thresher. Yep, that's fine. Probably looks a little bit weird as an attack, but I think it's pretty okay. So now we just get a lot of value, so we can play double bat, or maybe we just play bat heron actually. So we'll definitely get back heron here. No, because we might not be able to gain life next turn. So we'll play this, and we'll get back Desperate Farmer. Okay, so that looks pretty good now, because the thing is we definitely need these flyers, because we just want to be able to erase their 1/1s from the spirits. 1/1 spirits from the wizard, rather. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. Okay, Skywarp Scarp is a little bit of a problem. It's bigger than both of these, so we are looking definitely to hit that Anthem effect soon. What are they exiling? Okay. Well, they caught up to us on Library now, because of Grolnok, basically. And the double Scattered Thoughts. It's pretty close. I think it might come down to who mills who out first. Hopefully not, though. It's not a very interesting thing to watch. So if they attack, I'm just blocking with this, I think, for sure. Yep, definitely blocking here. I don't think they have anything yet. Not much they could have. They could have another one of the Treeples. That doesn't really do anything. Just flips their Forsaken Monument back. Or whatever it's called. This Foreboding Statue. It's another land. I think we just play it. We don't have that much blood, which I think if there's one thing I could have done to make this deck a little better, although it seems to be performing fine without, I think I would have added a little bit of blood. It sounds a little bit weird, but oh well. I think we just play out what I have here. I'm gonna give a bat lifelink. Sure. Just pass back. We're sitting in a pretty comfortable 28 right now. And it doesn't seem like it's going to change anytime soon. Heron of Hope's doing work, as always. Another Scattered Thoughts. So they are milling themselves quite heavily here. I mean, they're going to drop to almost where we are. Because that is definitely a consideration in these grindy matchups. Because, like, I don't know. they're gonna mill eventually. And this game doesn't seem like it's going to finish anytime soon. Because they've got enough blockers in the air. But it doesn't, yeah. It's tough. Oh wow, they milled it. Cemetery Prowler. That's, I guess they don't have double green. Yeah, Cemetery Prowler is really sweet. I guess it probably would have been better earlier, but, definitely a good card. Island. Yes, it looks like they're really just splashing green here, but it's weird because they have, like, 3 green cards so far. And 1 Honored Heirloom, and then 1 Forest. So maybe they play exactly 1 Forest, but I don't know, it all seems a little weird. Traveling Minister, excellent draw here. I'm very happy about that. So this is going to mean that I can just start passively gaining life without attacking, which puts us way ahead of them. So, very pleased about that draw. I really just think we're digging for an Edgar or, our Anthem effect. We have drawn a lot of lands, though. Drawn 11 lands in 24 cards. It's almost 50-50. I was considering making this a 16 land deck, but I don't think it's worth it because we do have, like, I mean, there have been a couple games where we've just bricked on 4. But yeah, I don't think that it's 16 land worthy. Like, you really want a low curve, and we don't have enough 2 drops for it. Or 1 drops for that matter. Okay, Cruel Witness is a problem. Because it does outsize my herons and my courier. Sorry, my heron and my courier, rather. Well, what might be nice is another, scavenger. No, okay. I think what I might do is I might just suicide my lifelinking courier bat into their flyers. just so I can flip my Desperate Farmers. Because once these guys are flipped, they can start attacking nicely. And we're definitely not scared about, like, just getting OTK'd by them. Because, like, they probably can... Wait, no, they definitely can't deal 30 damage, what am I saying? This also helps them mill themselves a little. But yeah. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine. Happy with it. These are both going to flip now, which is really nice. And we'll pass back. I don't know if it was worth sacrificing a bat for that, along with the, this thingy. But, I don't know. I think it's probably fine. What can they get back? They don't have any removal spells, really, in their graveyard. The counterspell isn't relevant anymore, because it's only 3 mana. I guess Scattered Thoughts, maybe? They are going to get 2 zombies out of it, though. What are they going to hit? Scattered Thoughts, maybe, this thing. I guess they're probably getting Thoughts, though. Alchemist Retrieval as well is an option. Yeah, so they're hitting the Thoughts. I don't know if this is a good idea here, because they're going to mill themselves really quickly with the Cruel Witness as well. And we're at such a high life total that I don't think we can lose. Yeah, so this is going to dig them 4 deep, so they're going to go to 11 cards. 10 if they mill. This is tough. This is a very close game. I still don't know what their deck is, though. Like, I know I've seen most of it, because they've milled, like, almost all of it. But, like, I have no idea what they're playing. Like, it looks like a mono blue tempo shell with, like, black and green and everything in between, seemingly. Yeah, I like, they shouldn't be playing this card. Like, if they're splashing green, they just shouldn't be playing Rural Recruit. It's just bad. Like, it's playable, but it's bad if you're splashing. Yeah, I don't think that they should be attacking with this here, because it's the only thing stopping my Heron. But, okay. Take it. That does put us on 12-10 clock. Here, I think I'm just gonna hit the, Scarb. One of the Scarbs, that is. Yeah, I'll just take the Scarb. I think I'm just gonna do this, actually. I'm gonna hit in with my Harvester here, but give it unblockable so they can't, well, obviously, so they can't block it, so I just gain the extra life, so 6 life. So I think this just puts us completely out of range of, yeah, because they're just gonna mill themselves. Sorry, buddy. I mean, unless you have, like, a lab man effect in there. You can win with no cards in library, but that doesn't exist in the set. Yeah. I'm not sure what your deck was, though. It's tough. It's tough. I like their land choices, though. These are pretty sweet lands. I always forget to customize mine, so I always just end up with the defaults. Yeah, like, this would have been a really sweet blue-white deck if they didn't have all the green, black, and green and black cards in here. Like, if there was blue-white spirits with, like, tempo, it would be really sweet. Fear of Death, that's gonna give, like, minus 20, right? Or minus 13, rather. Yeah, I don't know what they can do. Like, the only thing that can really attack profitably is the Cruel Witness, and it's just not fast enough. Milling itself again, down to 8. This is tough. This is tough. Yeah, these Depraved Harvesters doing work here. Obviously, actually, wait, I wonder if it was correct of them to put that on the Harvester instead of the Heron, actually. They might have, like, a Wolf Strike or something for the Heron. I mean, I don't think so. They've had these 2 cards in hand for, like, several turns, but... Oh, Alpha Strike. Okay, so this might be just be a concession attack. It's hard to tell, though. So they're not attacking with this because I can just, like, these bounce off each other. This is a weird attack for sure. I mean, I can't really take it very well, but, I think I'll probably block like this. I mean, like, I'm so high on life, I don't think it matters. I know I'm taking the block here, but... Yeah, I'm, like, barely even... I'm not even past my starting life total. Yeah, I think that might have just been, like, a suicide attack. Hard to tell. Sorry, man. Okay, there it is. of course. Of course, now I get it. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do this. I'll attack with Harvester. It's fine. I only attack to gain the life anyways, so I'm happy if they block it. Sure. I'm happy to get rid of the spirit as well. So maybe they realize that they have to start attacking if they want to win, but I don't think that their attacking is very good. Like, that particular attack was not very profitable. Like, I didn't lose anything and they just lost a bunch of creatures. Plus, pretty soon I'm gonna have this flipped, and it's just, I think this is just gonna be game when I flip it. Yeah, they've only got like 8 tons left, counting, well, I guess 7 tons left, really. Double Wizard is scary. I didn't see they played that there. Yeah, Double Wizard is very scary if they can get that out early, but I think it's a little late. Because, yeah, my flyers just bounce off of them, and they all gain life, so... Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna go 7-0 here, which is pretty nice. I mean, like, obviously I'm not complaining. I feel a little bad for this guy because I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah, if I can go 7-0, I'll be pretty pleased. It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, so the attack with Toxic Scorpion, I'll definitely block with a 1-1. Thing is, I can just trade a lot of my stuff off, and it's just beneficial for me because it slows down all the clocks that they could possibly have. So, block like this. Guess just like that's fine. Gain some life. Like, we're still at 30 life. Like, we're not doing much. We lost a Whispering Wizard or whatever it's called. It's like now we can start hitting into the air. I think they're just dead here, or at least dying. Play land. I think I'm just gonna attack with a Heron here. Well, yeah. I do want to get the extra 1-1 from this. I don't think we're dead. I don't think we can die, that is. Like, I'm fine with them just blocking with a Skywarp Scarb. Hopefully I didn't just punt there and die. Because, like, it's very possible. They do have a lot of creatures out, but we're at 25 life. So, I think we're pretty okay. They are only at 11. And they only have, like, 6 turns left. Although 6 is a lot. Like, I can't take 6 times whatever I'm taking a turn. Like, that's a lot of damage. That could be potentially problematic. Glad I got rid of the other wizard, though. Okay, okay, well, I'm definitely not dead here. I think I'm just gonna kill the wizard because I don't think they can have anything. So, like, I'll block here, I'll block here, block the 1-1, block wizard, take 2, 4. Okay, I'm taking 10 here. It's not nothing. Yeah, we definitely do need to draw into something good here. That's pretty good. Yep, I'll take it. So we do pump all of our stuff now. So this is going to be able to, like, block the Cruel Witness now, which is pretty big. We did we did kill quite a lot of their board. I would definitely like for them to have, like, another Scattered Thoughts just so they can build themselves a little quicker because this game is taking forever. But, it's been pretty good so far. Looks like that's taking that time, though, which I think is pretty reasonable. I've been trying to play quickly just so that it doesn't take, like, 3 hours for one match, but The attack here, I think I just take it. Yeah, definitely taking that. Or I could just block her with Heron. No, I don't think it's worth losing it, actually. So they might have like a massive might, or there are a couple things they could have. Don't want to lose it. I'll just take the 3. Plus, I don't want this to like come back and attach to my Heron. Diagrass Scavenger is a wonderful draw. That's gonna get us another 3. Exile, I guess I'll exile Grellnock. It's probably the biggest threat here. I'll just activate this on Heron. Doesn't really matter too much. Back up to 20. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for us. I think they might just die to decking, which is a little sad. We've had 2 games where it's almost come down to that, and this one looks like it will as well. Oh, sorry, this is our second game that it looks like it will, rather. Like, there are no overrun effects in this format, that I know of at least. I guess there's the Caretaker. If they have Caretaker, they deserve to win, because this is insane. Like, their deck is ridiculous. But, because this with Caretaker, like these spirits with Caretaker is just busted. I mean, even more so than the card already is, but... Yeah, it looks like they're just sort of nothing attacking. Because the thing is, they want to attack... Because the thing, I'm getting, like, quite a lot of life return. So I can just take this, but what they want me to do, I think, is they want me to kill it so they can, pacify my Heron. Yeah, I'll just play another Minister. Like, there's just more of a clock. It's rough. Sorry, buddy. 3 turns. We got this. 18 life. They've got 3, 7, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so they got 21 damage on board, but like I'm sitting in it at an effective 24. Sorry, 22 rather, because of this gift having lifelink, and I'm gaining lots of life a turn. Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna lose. This thing came in clutch for sure. Generated us the extra creatures we needed and pumped them. Yeah, look at that graveyard. Jeez, it's just full up with everything. Okay, well there's Edgar. I think that just makes it game, but I guess Edgar this late isn't as good as it could be at the beginning of the game, but I think it's just game here, for sure. Got 2 more turns. Come on, buddy. You can pull us out of the hat. Let's go. If this guy beats me, he deserves it, honestly, at this point, because this game has been insane, but... Yeah. I definitely think he punted by attacking with both of the wizards, because those are 2 super good cards that he definitely needed to win. Because, like, if he'd had a lot of spirits, I think he could have attacked in a lot... Well, he could have attacked for a lot more. I think that would have probably swayed the game, at least in his favor, if not just outright winning it. But, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, looks like he's swinging out again. He's just deciding what to shrink with the Binding Geist, rather. I guess just the human again. I mean, I don't think this matters here. I think he's just dead. I can block like this. I guess we'll block there. Doesn't matter too much. I'll give this lifelink. Yeah, I don't know, I think he's just dead. I might even just be able to kill him in the air here because he's all tapped out. Yeah, I think I can just KO him here. Yeah, it looks like we're just winning this. I mean, I'll cycle this, but I think he's just dead. GG's, buddy. It's not worth playing. I don't want to risk it. Okay. Oh, actually, maybe it is, because it does give me a blood for the socialite. Yeah. Okay, and it also gets rid of his blast blocker. GG's. Whew. That was a stressful one. Wow. GG's. Let's go 7-0 though, that's great. I'm very surprised. This deck has been absolutely killing it. Well, I mean, I'm pretty pleased with that, honestly. Wow. Okay, so let's have a look at the deck again. So, there are a couple of cards we just barely even saw. Like, I don't think we saw, Trainee very much. We didn't see, Socialite very much. I guess we only have one of them. But yeah, this deck performed really well. The Edgar, we only flipped it once, which is a little bit embarrassing, but it was pretty good overall. I'm surprised, I didn't think we really had very much removal, but it seemed to be pretty adequate. Traveling Minister's really overperforming as always. Heron of Hope, of course. Having three of these, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I don't know if I should be playing 3 or, like, 2. Because there's not always enough stuff in that graveyard to exile. But it's tough. Choreobat always doing work. It really only works in this deck, but in this deck it's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I think this is a pretty sweet deck overall. We managed to get 7 wins and 0 losses, which is pretty rare. And pretty pleased with that, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you were in any way satisfied or enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. If not, that's fine, of course. But I hope that it was interesting at least, and exciting to see somebody get 7-0. I don't see people get 7-0 frequently, all that frequently online. And this is a pretty, like, standard deck. Like, it's not looking too, nothing special about it. Like, we've got a couple of good cards, but it's pretty sweet. I think we drafted well, I think we played well. And overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.